What up? What up?
It's Ty and Eric. Your boys are back in the booth. Woo!
Damn, we just knocked out some push-ups.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's being picked up on the microphone. Our increased T levels.
My T is up.
The TY levels are up.
Not a lot of Y, a lot of T.
That's right. We don't ask why. We only push up.
Pushing T, man. That's right. Just banging out a quick tenor before a podcast gets the blood flowing.
Mhm.
It just makes me a little sweaty too. The adrenaline. This is how I feel when I walk in a subway. I'm just like panting. I'm short of breath.
Yeah, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Yeah.
Right now my arms are heavy, and it's for a much better reason than I have to hold up a footlong to my mouth.
Which is what we'll probably do after this episode. As you can tell, we're recording in person. And you know what that means. It means Ty and Eric will be hitting Subway after this. We're doing this in the wrong order. Should have hit Subway beforehand because your boy's hungry and it would give us great content.
Yeah.
But you'll hear about our Subway excursion on next episode on Friday.
Mm-hmm. If only this were a video podcast, because you would be able to see how we're leaning forward so hard. Like just the increased testosterone in the room right now has us like hunched over this laptop like it's just like a baby like puppy or something that we need to save.
Dude, the testosterone makes me want to throw a puppy, not save it. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know if you understand testosterone, Eric.
I mean, we all have our own demons, but I'm happy that we are recording. I was looking forward to this all day, man, because we have a long night of activating tonight to get through.
That's right. We're probably going to hit Subway after this. And then what follows that, Eric?
Well, Ty, let me tell you, we are going to, in a non-gay way, watch the Barbie movie together. Just Ty and Eric.
Yeah, just Ty and Eric hitting the Barbie movie. It's going to rock. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Dare I say I've already seen it, Eric. But when he asked me, by the way, to go back for round 2, I thought, how could I resist an opportunity to link a bill with my co-host at the theater?
Following our second most recent episode where we talked a bit about it, I thought, you know what, it'd be great for us to just like go see it, build a real opinion on it, and then be able to like talk about that on the pod. And I texted you and you were like, bro, I just saw it like yesterday.
Yeah, I wore a pink shirt and everything.
This guy wore a pink tutu and saw the Barbie movie by himself.
Yeah, the maitre d' at Cineplex complimented my dress, but
the maitre d' box.
That's pretty good. Okay, so I have seen the movie. You have not. The one takeaway I have from this movie is that it's not the plot that you would expect. So I want to know before we go tonight what you think the plot of Barbie is.
Well, unfortunately, Ty, I've seen too much.
Oh, you know too much.
I know too much. It's possible that I'm wrong, but the facts are telling me that this movie is going to be about Barbie, who is Margot Robbie.
Mm-hmm. Margot Barbie.
Marjorie.
Marjorie.
She's going to transition from a smoothed over genital Barbie into a thick, juicy real life woman.
Cellulite and all, baby.
Exactly. And I guess she's going to meet Ken along the way, or maybe she's going to bring him with her. And they'll probably have some kind of like a girl dinner, I guess, in the real world. And then I guess transition back. I don't know if that's covered under their benefits plan, but
yes. Well, that's a fairly good guess, Eric. There is some transitioning happening for sure. There's also some doll affirmation therapy happening. And Ken doll, the Ken doll, does have a fairly big role. And there's some questioning of what the real world is, Eric.
What is the real world?
What is the real world?
Is this fucking black box that I'm talking into the real world? Or is it the gross environment that I have to look up at every time I hit the stop record button?
Dude, this is what's so messed up about capitalism, about brand, even about this podcast, is that everything that has a motivation on this earth to sell you on things or to steal your eyeballs or in this case your eardrums is incentivized to change the reality to create a new reality that is the one that benefits them. So the Barbie movie is changing the reality that we all live in for anyone that watches it, so that we can like live in a world that is more pro Barbie, and that's in the best interest of the boys in Mattel.
So we're living in a pro Barbie world. What does that mean exactly? Like, is
It
it
means
up
you're a pro
to
Barbie girl,
in a Barbie world?
pro Barbie.
So, like, what does that mean though? Like, you're pro Barbie. Does that mean you are like, what does Barbie stand for? Right? Like, is she? She's kind of like the every woman, right? She does every job imaginable. And is that what we're talking about?
I think
I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm just speculating.
We've gone too deep, man, already. I think you need to just watch the film, and it may not give you the answers that you're looking for, but it will touch on the subject.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. Thanks for listening today. We'll be back on Friday.
Think fresh, everybody. Ciao.
Fuck, dude. I am actually excited for this. Ty and I are sitting together, believe it or not. We were debating heavily on whether or not we need to sit on opposite sides of the theater.
Eric, literally, that was his preference, is that we don't even sit together in the theater.
No, it's not really true. I was stressing out earlier today because there were no good seats together. All like no matter where we went and no matter what time we saw the movie. And then Ty's like, we don't have to sit together. And that just opened my eyes to other possibilities. But then at the end of the day, we found the very front row.
We're sitting very front row with the good men and women in wheelchairs.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to have to flex on the people in the wheelchairs by putting our feet up on the railing.
Yeah, I'm going to do halfway through the film. I'm going to take a nice stretch in front of them, maybe drop a few more push-ups.
I mean, it is kind of nice to be able to bring your own chair to a movie. Like, if I could bring my own like white plastic chair and just post up wherever I felt like in the movie theater, I would totally do that.
It is weird though that we didn't destigmatize this. The airlines forced us to say like, oh, you don't get to sit together anymore, and you're going to have to be okay with that. And we all updated our cognitive function to be like, that's fine, I guess. And that at the theater, there's still an expectation that we all get to sit together. And if the theater caught on to what the airlines are doing, then they could probably sell us worse seats and like charge us more to sit together.
Yeah. On my most recent flight from London, there was like a mom and like 3 kids, all seated very far apart on the plane.
Oh.
And for like a good 10 minutes before takeoff, she was asking around like, do you mind if you switch? Like, I want to sit beside my kid. And everyone's like, no, I paid for this. I paid $10 more so I can have 2 windows. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, totally. If you want exactly what you want for free, go to Subway. Don't go to Delta Airlines.
Hit the veggie section. But yeah, you're totally right. And then she even asked the flight attendant at the end, and then the flight attendant was like, you should have booked it that way then.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
Smackdown there.
I was like, damn, just like Cineplex, you got to choose where you want to sit. If you want to sit with your familia or not, right?
Yeah. Interesting. So I see the advantage clearly for these types of establishments, because if they can squeeze any dollar they can out of us, whether it's paying for guac or paying for the aisle seat, then obviously they're going to. But I can't say that I'm happy about it, Eric. I can't say that I appreciate all the little upcharges.
Oh, but just wait till you find a budget airline, and then all the upcharges are like, you feel like a king. You're like, oh, do I pay $30 and sit in row 1? Like, yes, obviously.
That's true. That would be pretty cool. I think you and I should ditch podcasting and become upcharge consultants. I think we do a good job of consulting brands and businesses and helping them figure out where they can upcharge. Like, let's turn this into an optional thing and then change the narrative. You know,
totally. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. I'm a big fan of paying more.
Perfect.
If I'm able to 2x my experience by paying like 10% more, I will always opt to do that. I'm always like that dude who checks in exactly 24 hours before their flight to see like what the standby list is looking like, what amenities there might be on the plane. I'm always like narrowing down like what's the best lounge at SeaTac. Spoiler alert, there's no best lounge, they all suck. But I am pretty neurotic that way.
Totally. So like you'd be totally fine if like your Uber Comfort charged you a corking fee on the trunk, to put the baggage in. Like, oh, you want me to open the trunk for you, bud? You want me to open the trunk? That'll cost you.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I already tipped them, so I include the corkage in that. But Ty, speaking of corkage, we will definitely be bringing our beers to the movie tonight.
Hell yeah.
These are nice pocket-sized Peronis.
I was about to crack it right now, but if you want to save it for the show.
Don't worry, I have like 20 more in my fridge.
I'm
So
cracking this.
just go for it.
Ever since Eric went to Europe, he can't stop drinking Peroni. That's so Emily in Paris of you to like bring this home, bring these new values home.
Oh yeah, this is what I learned in my Italian summer
during my travels.
Yeah, dude.
The Nastro Azzurro.
Yeah. Something about this can though, I always look at it and think it's non-alcoholic. Like every time I buy Peroni, I like triple check the alcoholage. And if it ain't hitting at 5, then it's a no for me. But it always is, and the can just like looks like a pussy beer. So I don't know.
It does. Straight up, when you pull this out of your pocket, which is where you were keeping them, and handed it to me, my gut instinct was like, I don't want this ginger ale. But then on second glance, I saw the sign, the Peroni Roma Birra in the emblem, and
that's right. I'm usually a glass bottle drinker. However, I thought the cans were a nice portable touch today.
Yeah, I do like the cans. I actually am not a glass guy. I thought I was, but then I keep going to friends' houses and they want to pour the beer in a glass for me. It just seems like a waste of time for two reasons, Eric. One, you now have compromised a glass, extra dishes. And two, I think it makes the beer warmer faster.
Because the beer is going into a warm glass, most likely.
Yeah, if you're not chilling your glasses, you're not really taking full advantage of the glassware, because it probably would maintain the temperature of the beer at like a lower temp longer if it was chilled.
Yeah, Ty, call me an optometrist because I'm taking full advantage of my glassware.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. I've always got a few steins sitting cold in the freezer, ready to go at a moment's notice. And I'm going to crack mine now.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, your benefit plan is on lock.
Speaking of benefits, did you re-enroll?
I got to re-enroll in my benefits.
The Think Fresh Benefits 2.0 plan is very competitive.
Yeah, dude. Zencaster's got a great benefits plan for our vocals. Like, I go to a vocalogist once a week to make sure that I can hit all the pitches. That's right. But they're pretty lackluster in the eyewear department because they clearly are not invested in my pupils.
Yeah, they haven't expanded to video yet. So we're stuck with drinking ginger tea and lemon and things like that.
I'm eating a lot of carrots. I did go to the optometrist today, Eric. I visited it for the first time since I was a child. And I was diagnosed with something. Did you know that? I wrote it down because I didn't know what it meant. I'm going to tell you what it is, and you can try to guess what I got diagnosed with.
Did you write it down because you like didn't believe that it was a real thing? You're like, can you write it in my phone so I can Google it later? Like, there's no way this is real.
I wrote it down because it was a bizarre ass word. There's no way it was going to stick with me outside of that little tiny room. Kind of like the oven chicken rotisserie. It's just too long to say out loud. They need to turn that into an acronym.
Like the chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah.
Like, just pick one.
CBR. You know? We should have called it the CBR. I love that. Okay. So I'm diagnosed with a condition called lagophthalmos. 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 It is a medical term.
Wait, I'm going to tell you what it means.
Yeah, I want you to tell me the definition of this disorder.
If I were to... What is the word, Ty, when you like trace the history of another word? Is it etymology? Or is that like something gross that I don't know about?
I think etymology is when you trace the... genetic makeup of the lettuce or the food, the sandwich.
Yeah. Why did I get food poisoning? That's the etymology. Lagophthalmos?
Lagophthalmos.
Okay.
Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
Yeah, I can already picture what the sentence will be.
It will be, I have lagophthalmos.
Holy fuck. So Ty, I'm breaking it down. Lag means delay.
So far, so good.
Lag up means
lag up, mouse.
Lag up means you're of British descent. So you're delaying, and someone's saying lag up,
and lag up over there.
Oi, bruv, lag up. And thalmos means just like Thanos, you've been doing push-ups a lot. So all of that testosterone that you've been pumping through your arms has finally made its way to your head. And much like every bodybuilder out there, you're going kind of brain dead.
Yeah, dude, that is absolutely it. This explains my late onset autism.
Dude, Think Fresh is the only podcast that developed autism in their late 20s.
We found each other. We made the podcast. It's all working out.
Did the podcast make us retarded, or did we produce the podcast because we were retarded?
It really is a chicken egg salad or the egg salad sandwich. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. So, okay, what is the actual meaning of this word?
Yeah.
Can you see good or no?
I can see great, Eric. I have incredible focal energy. And that's how I'm able to maintain the stamina to both consume 12 inches of sandwich and talk with you for 48 minutes. But leg up thalamus is a condition where I naturally do not close my eyelids completely when I blink or sleep.
So you sleep with your eyes wide open?
One eye open, baby.
Oh, shit.
It's not fully open. It's just, I'll try to demonstrate for you, but this is obviously an audio-only podcast, so you'll have to dictate to the listeners what you see. So when I sleep, I just close my eyes kind of like this.
For the listeners at home, he is mouth breathing right now, and he's just closing his eyes, so I can't really tell what's going on.
Okay, so my eyes are actually just a little squint open, and you wouldn't be able to tell to the naked eye like yours. You're
I
raw.
should have put my face right in front of yours when you open your eyes again. That would have really freaked you out.
That would have been pretty funny. So when I blink, I go about 90% of the way, and then I reopen, kind of like my push-ups.
No island boys, though.
No. Shit. Bro, what is going on with these guys? So, the guy's, kissing his brother, and then I was like, nah, there's no way they're gay. They're just goofing. And I should have seen the signs.
Yeah. I mean, all I know from that, whole saga is that we were able to tell who thinks, what is worse to most people, incest or being gay?
The reaction to the him coming out was way harder than him kissing his brother.
No, but when you see a video of brothers making out, you already know what your friend's thinking when they go, that's gay. it's like, no, dude, incest is much worse than being gay, bro. What are you talking about? Why are you mad about them being gay? It doesn't make any sense.
That's true. Yeah, calm down. I mean, okay, so the incest thing, there should have been signs. The dudes like to they want their face to look like a bathroom stall, you know?
Yeah, dude, they look like a bathroom stall at a Main Street burrito bar.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, but did you hear the lore that these island boys are actually descendants of the Jeffrey Epstein Island? That's why they're called the Island Boys.
You're joking. They are survivors? They're swimmers? They got away?
Either survivors or they were born on the island.
No. There's no way.
There's no way, but I like this theory a lot.
I do like that theory.
They're clearly going through something, and I don't know, man. Any kind of circumstance like that would take a toll on a guy, you know?
Yeah, that would lead to some dark thoughts about your sibling.
Yeah.
Interesting theory. I just assumed that the island that the Island Boys are from was more of an island in the mind. You know,
they are on an island in society. That's for sure.
For sure. Yeah, they're in the same segregated space mentally with society that Kanye West is right now, probably, and a few other canceled people, but. That's too bad, Eric.
Damn, I don't even know what they're famous for or known for, other than just looking crazy and kissing each other. I have no clue. Do they?
They're TikTok tweens, right? That's their thing. That's where they got their. Who isn't Ty? But I'm under the impression they make music as well. I've heard one or two songs. Have you? Have you dabbled?
No
you
way.
Haven't heard any of the Island Boys beats?
No.
They got some bops.
They got bops?
I don't know. It's weird that you can be the craziest person on earth, but if you can lay down 3.5 minutes, then people will take you seriously and celebrate you. It doesn't even have to be a good song, but if you can make a song, people will listen to what you have to say. But if you just want to go stand outside a stadium and chant anything, or go down a street and yell, people aren't
Yeah.
going to listen.
Those same words on threads just won't have the same reach.
Exactly. Like put it to like a garage band beat though, and people suddenly start taking you seriously.
Exactly. Wow.
Goes to show we should have music running in the background the whole time.
I know. I was gonna say, like, if you can lay down 3.5 minutes, well, we're laying down 20.
But
What does that say about us?
Dude, the problem is that our background audio is just a train going by. we don't got Noah 40 Kebab on the track here.
Yeah, dude. Wheezy was busy, so we weren't able to get the beat laid down in time. But that's okay. We're going straight a cappella as always.
Yeah.
What are you ordering at Subway later?
Great question. I want to order a Barbie themed sandwich tonight in honor of tonight's affairs.
What's the girliest sandwich? Because there's nothing that's pink, right?
Well,
unless they have some kind of special going on.
I think the salami is pretty close.
You're gonna order the salami
on a bad day. The tuna is pretty pink.
Or the chicken, even.
The chicken, yeah, any of the meats really. It's a toss up.
Damn.
So for me, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do veggie sub, add some marinara, and then have them immediately squeeze ranch on and stir it together on the bun.
Oh,
Trying to make a nice rosé.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Alternatively, Ty, could we go to like a girlier restaurant?
Oh yeah, like a wine bar.
Or a wine bar.
Quiznos.
There's nothing here between where we are now and our movie destination because it's kind of a no man's land in the Metro Vancouver area. So our options are quite limited, but Subways are abundant in this kind of town.
That's true. You're always, it's like spiders, right? You're always within 6 feet of a Subway.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't think of a girly sandwich other than the turkey.
Turkey is girly.
It's pretty girly. It's lean, you know? It's a little too lean for me.
The problem is I've never seen a woman at Subway, so I don't even know what they would order.
I have, but I'm too scared to ask them what they ordered.
What'd you get? I want to try it.
Yeah.
Can I get a bite? My boo always gets Veggie Delight because we are a delightful couple of vegetarians. So I guess I could do that.
Yeah, dude. That really simplifies life, doesn't it?
Sure does. Every time we go to a restaurant, it's like, I'll just have the one thing.
The one thing with the little V on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the leaf emoji.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of dining with vegetarians, Ty, I dined with one last night.
Did you have a power bowl?
No, I had some tasteful, small, shareable plates.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alongside a couple of bottles of red natty wine.
You went red. I always go orange at Dachi.
Damn. I thought about the orange, but I was feeling red that night. You know what I mean?
Dope, yeah.
After Playboi Carti's most recent vocal transition, I realized like I need to go back to the red.
A whole lot of red wine.
And yeah, I don't know. I like red on a summer evening, Ty. It's a nice move.
So does Taylor Swift.
Yeah. And it just like made me reflect about like how much I actually appreciate dining with you as a vegetarian, because I think you are like sensible when it comes to like ordering as a group.
Yes. I'm all about eliminating myself as a problem to other people.
There's that. And then also like you're always willing to go above and beyond when it comes to splitting the bill. You know what I mean?
Totally.
It's like you're just like, yeah, split it evenly, it doesn't matter.
Hell yeah.
And then that's just like I've come to appreciate that quite a lot. Other people, I mean, they say that they want to split it, but they're kind of like, it's whatever. And then other people kind of like maybe pick up on a little bit of insecurity, and they kind of like over-index on being like, oh no, it's okay. You can put the tartare on mine. And I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like the waitress is like furiously texting or something. Like she's like figuring out how to split it. I'm like, guys, let's just,
she's gonna get it wrong anyways. Like, just tell her decide what we pay for.
I know it's a $30 tartare, but do you really care if we split it that 5 ways? Like,
right.
You know,
right. Someone's trying to opt out of the wings because they're like, I don't really I don't do chicken. You know,
exactly.
I just licked it.
Yeah, I just tasted.
I ate the
breading.
celery. Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, the meal was great though. Had a variety of vegetarian dishes, and then after a bottle of wine, I was like, I'm getting a fucking tartare to myself.
Damn, tartare cravings are always in the back of the throat, hey?
Yeah, the ladies chimed in on the tartare there, which was nice. Yeah, have you been there?
Yeah, I have. I've dabbled there a couple times. I've been there with Boo, been there with friends. I really like that spot.
This is awesome.
Yeah, it's I think owned by what's that place next to Bodega? They used to have the upstairs bar.
Campagnolo?
Campagnolo. I think
Dude, that
Campagnolo
place
owns it.
rocks.
Yeah, I really like Campagnolo.
That place
too.
was so great, and I can't believe they closed during COVID.
I know, fucking victim of the system.
Yeah, I being like one of the few people in my circle that knew about the upstairs was like such a flex.
Hell yeah.
Because I would be like, guys, I know where the best burger is.
Dude, as soon as they brought the dirty burger to the American, whole shit, it was all over.
It ruined it. Yeah,
I know.
But it's like, did you even eat it ever? You have?
I did. I would go there before I went veggie.
Oh wow!
I had the dirty burger.
That place is a legendary spot.
It
so
is
I
an
don't-
institution.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah, that place was awesome because you would get like the like juiciest burger and like a Negroni,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like before the wave of like martini and burger and fries.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Negroni and dirty burger at Campagnolo.
Yeah.
That was like the spot like 10 years ago.
Yeah, and now we've converged on both a craft cocktail and a craft olive scene. So the martini is never going to go back to how it used to be.
Exactly. Man, but that place is so good. Damn,
Mhm.
it really
I
brought
miss
me
that.
back.
Yeah, shit. I've tripped down memory lane.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, I've been there, perused their wine shelf,
Mhm.
spent some time with the small plates. Good dessert. I like that spot.
Yeah. We spent not like too much money, but it was pretty expensive for like the amount of food we had. So we're all very hungry. We spent
Right.
like $70 each.
And was 100% of you in this group that you went with employed?
No.
Oh shit.
That one unemployed friend who's like, I'm still hungry. Yeah, but no, we actually left. We were there for like a few hours, but then we went to the opposite corner across Hastings and hit up Church's Chicken.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
dude, I haven't been in church in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, thank God it was open on Monday.
So when you walked into church, you were like, "Pray for my stomach," and then your unemployed friends were like, "Pay for my stomach."
Mm-hmm. Well, I paid for it this morning, actually.
Hell yeah! Tell me more about that.
I guess I split a bag of Tempe's jalapeno poppers.
Oh, buddy.
I got the spicy Tex wrap, and then also the spicy Tex sandwich.
Mm.
I was like, let me dabble in this Tex world. Subway doesn't know what they're doing, so I'm gonna do it from the source and go to Church's Texas Chicken. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
The rebrand still throws me, but the food is as good as ever. Honestly.
Yeah, like I don't know why they want to be a tech company, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Say what you will about Subway, but it's never made me feel like naughty on the potty, we'll say. You know? Like for some reason, as soon as it hits the small intestine, it's just must be because it's the shape of Dookie. It's just like perfectly passes through the body. It's like the shape of the esophagus. It's the shape of every part of the body that it goes through, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does just do a quick flyby. It's really nothing.
You know, in like old movies, someone would work at an offices in like the 20s, they had these mail chutes, and if you worked in the mail room, you put this like cylinder in a pipe, and there it would go right up to the room. That's what the footlong going through my body, Eric. All the way down, ding, 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 and then right out the other end.
Nice. It's like that dude who was like swallowing carrots. Have you seen that reel? It's like it just like swallows a whole carrot, bro.
Yeah, dude. Like, what's the hot dog dude? Johnny Montana or something?
Is it a Japanese guy?
No, the guy that eats all the hot dogs. He won the hot dog.
Mr. Miyagi.
No, he's American dude. He just won the like hot dog eating contest. Hot dog Jonathan. I'll look him up. The listeners are gonna be like yelling his name to us as we talk.
Wrong search bar.
Gosh, shit. Hot dog Jonathan. Who's that dude? Oh my god. Winner eating contest. Is it Johnny Chestnut? I knew it was a food.
What'd you call it before? Johnny Long John or something?
Something like that. Johnny Chestnut. That man, you see him slurp back a hot dog?
No, I have not.
You haven't seen Johnny Chestnut eat hot dogs? Do you know anything about culture, Eric?
Yeah, I'm going to a stupid fucking movie tonight.
So that you're desperately clinging on to the Gen Z that's left in you.
Mm-hmm.
Surely there's a video of him slurping these back. I can make you watch live on air. Anyways, yeah, the way that he slucks them back is insane because he just like grabs him like he's just like hucking back yeah, I'll run this louder.
He is ready to go.
See, those are hot dogs.
Ready to go. Our man Jason Fitz, who
Watch
is in
this.
Hey, yo.
And
you're just there where you could get some collateral damage and some shrapnel. How we doing, Fitz?
63 hot dogs.
Is everything I wanted it to be and more, gentlemen. I will say,
okay, that's not Joey. Don't worry about that dude.
That guy looks like Drake.
Yeah, he does. Why would Drake even enter this?
So he's got a much different approach. Also, keep an eye on Nick. You guys were talking about.
Yeah, we're gonna jump ahead here. I want to see more Joey's work. We're jumping around. There he is. There he is. He's finishing up.
You want to see
Come on,
greatness?
Joey.
Look to the left of your screen. Joey Chestnut,
63 hot dogs.
the Knee Plus Ultra of Human Achievement. Going to get north of 60 and pick up another belt.
Hell yeah, north of 60, baby. We're going for 63 to win some world records here.
Count is up to 61. Roger Maris would be proud.
Yeah.
Yes, Slay Queen. That dude is my inspiration every time I walk in the subway. I want to hold the footlong by the other tip and just push it into my mouth.
How good would it be, Ty, if we just like laid the sandwich down in front of us and tied our hands up behind our backs and just went full, just mouth only?
Dude, damn, that's some really kinky shit there, Eric. It's
Yeah.
like you're bobbing for apples.
Yeah, dude, I'm bobbing for a stomach pain.
Yeah.
But what do you think the artist would say about that?
I don't think the artist is allowed to speak on that.
Yeah, dude, there's a statute of limitations on what they're able to provide opinions on.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately.
That's outside of their domain of expertise.
Yeah, they don't eat, Ty. They actually just produce sandwiches and then power off for the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, I say a lot of things about if I was a sandwich artist. One day I will become one so I can validate
Chief
some
ain't
of this
this,
stuff.
Chief ain't that.
Yeah, exactly. I just feel like I would be. Would you be disgusted by the concept of 12 inches of sandwich after your shift, or would you be craving that all day?
Oh, it's a great question. I can only speak from experience, Ty, and
The deli days.
the deli days.
The deli days.
I've never eaten more salami in my life than when I worked at Save On Foods deli section.
Because it's just like a slice for the custy, a little thin, sneaky slice for me.
Mm-hmm. I'll
treat.
even, see the customer and be like, "You want to try it?" And,
Really?
and they'll be like, "Yeah, sure."
Dude,
I'll eat it with them and be like, "This is pretty fucking good."
Oh
isn't
shit,
it?
really? No, you would not eat it with them. It's like when the bartender does a shot with me.
Yeah, dude. It's like, I'll buy you a shot.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right.
And they look around to make sure their manager isn't watching, and then they just sling back the tequila.
Yeah, dude. Rhonda from fucking Save On Foods, if you're listening to this, it never happened.
You ever huck a slab of salami at them like the hibachi chef throwing the shrimp? You ever think the sandwich artist does that? Yeah, the sandwich artist is like one pickle coming your way. Sling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. And then it'll hit them in the chest or something, and they'll be like, "Why are you jerking my gherkin right now?"
Damn, you're suing the franchisee owner because you got a gherkin in the eye.
Oh fuck. Yeah, dude. Stealing time is second to stealing mortadella. I'll be honest.
No. But if you do it only 10 milligrams at a time, no one's gonna
10
know.
milligrams. It's like Coke or something. You're like doing a line of you're doing a line of fucking parm salami.
Yeah, dude, well, if you slice it thin enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much the meat is. I know you buy it by like what 100 milligrams at a time.
Grams.
100
Bro. 100 grams is like only a few slices.
What?
That like it's like enough for a sandwich.
How much is a milligram of meat?
A milligram? It's probably you can't even see it with your own eyes.
Like a speck?
Especially with your eyes, you can't even see that on the piece of paper. You gotta get a microscope.
The optometrist added some sort of
some KY numbing cream to you.
Really, they numb my pupils. My eyeballs dilated so much, and everything was blurry. And then they kept asking me to read things. It really feels embarrassing when you can't read things because they augmented your own perception.
What if they? It's kind of like those restaurants that like the service is like really really bad and just like they get mad at you. They get mad at you and like yell at you and like make fun of you. Mm-hmm. Imagine your optometrist is like, "Can you read that, pussy?"
Yeah, dude.
And they're just like, "No." They're just like, "You're such an idiot."
Yeah, they're totally gaslighting me. You know, they're like, I'm like, they're like, "Yeah, your vision is bad." I'm like, You made my eyes blurry, and then you with drugs, and then you flashed a bunch of lights in them.
Yeah,
You
it's
put
like,
lasers in them. It's
no
like,
wonder you failed your fucking eye test.
Damn.
Like they squirted some jelly in your eyes, and you're like, ah.
Let the record show I killed my eye test. I A+ student, AA, AAA plus. I don't really know. I'm AAA compliant.
Good job.
Sandwich artist. If they ever did that, I would be so mad. If they were like, "You sure about that, buddy? You sure you want that?"
Mm-hmm. Honestly, the more we speak on it, I'm hoping we can go to a normal restaurant tonight and get some edible food, Ty. I don't know if I can. I don't know if there's any like quiet parts in the Barbie movie, but my stomach grumbling is going to be really distracting, I think, for the wheelchairs next to us.
Hell yeah. I'm going to be downing an entire bag of popcorn myself. I'm going to feel bad about it, but
he just came for the popcorn. He's like, I've seen this already.
I just can't miss out on that. Movie theater popcorn just hits.
Yeah.
I want to know, but I don't want to know. How much butter? How much butter is that?
How much?
Per bag. Because I make popcorn at home sometimes. Boo loves popcorn. All girls love popcorn.
Oh,
and I put...
Especially pre-popped.
Pre-popped?
Like in the bag.
Oh.
Like the big kind of like, instead of chips, it's like popcorn in a bag.
I was like, bro, you're a girl crunching on the kernel? Like,
kernel? Yeah, I'm dating a chipmunk.
Yeah, the pre-pop ones are really good. The smart pop, the whatever kettle corn crap. But when I make it at home, I put a very reasonable amount of butter in it, like normal household amount of butter.
A fistful.
A fistful. Well, it depends on the fist, I guess. I don't think the movie theater is doing that. I think they're tripling down, and I think they're subsidizing it a little bit with canola oil. Maybe even some motor oil, for all I know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's definitely not like grass-fed, like free-range craft butter.
Oh yeah, dude. When I make popcorn at home, it costs me like $12.
Yeah, he's buying like Whole Foods butter.
It's cheaper for me to get the inflated popcorn at the theater because of the free-range cattle that is making the butter I'm consuming.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to all our farmers.
Mm-hmm.
But you were telling me the other day, Ty, that you think one of the cinemas around here has wetter popcorn. Mm-hmm. Can you please remind me which one that was?
Yeah, that's Landmark. Landmark's got wetter popcorn, and you asked if it was a good wet or a bad wet. I like it. I think it's a good wet.
But it's butter? You don't know.
I don't know.
Margarine, maybe.
It's a combination of more wet and less salt. So it just you don't like, yeah, because it sounds like you drop the popcorn bag in the pool kind of sounds, right? It's not that.
I like the saltiness. I like sneaking in a cheeky pocket Peroni and having a nice little salted snack while I
Peroni.
watch something. So I'm hoping we can do that tonight. Do we share the popcorn?
I kind of want to. I was going to get my own, but yeah, I'll share with you. You bought my ticket, so I'll get you a bag if you want your own.
Yeah, dude, this ticket is sponsored by me.
I don't want any like dick in a box kind of situations here at the theater.
Yeah, I'm like, reach in. Go ahead.
Go for it.
You want the last one, buddy?
Yikes. No, I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable.
If that wasn't apparent. Okay, so what are other options for food? Like, what are we thinking tonight? I think we got to go high spend.
High spend? Okay.
High spend, quick turnaround.
Okay, so I think the best option is we Google between where we are recording, which is Eric's Hood, the Mazzoni room, and the theater, and we find the most expensive restaurant between those two destinations.
Okay, let's see.
I'm going to go on a limb and say it's Off and On.
Off? What is that?
Or On and Off. That's that place you and I went and had brunch that one time.
We had brunch?
Didn't we have brunch? Have we ever eaten brunch together?
I don't think we've ever brunched together, bro.
We've never brunched together? Oh, maybe I'm not thinking of a different podcast.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this place. Remember?
On and Off. Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm just showing you photos of brunch, and you're like, yeah.
No. I remember the plating.
Okay.
So that was a dark day that I deleted from my memory.
Yeah, that's $20 to $30 a plate.
I know where we're going. John B.
Oh,
slam some nachos.
Hell yeah, buddy! I went to John B's last week. I forgot to tell you about it. I was waiting for the podcast, bro. I got kimchi poutine.
Oh wow, was it good?
It was pretty good. I might order it again tonight. We're going to John B's.
Hell okay, yeah. Quick turnaround too, which I like.
I do like that too.
And it is on the way.
They're gonna sit us upstairs with the other young people, but I want to sit at the bar with. Yeah, that's where we sat last time.
Like
it's only 3 stairs.
The mezzanine.
The mezzanine. Yeah. I noticed when I was there earlier this week, I noticed a complete distinction. If you're sitting in the mezzanine, 3 stairs up, you are under 40 and like obviously a well-adjusted member of society. Anyone sitting in the lower tier is like down on their luck, alone, single old man.
Yeah. They always put the hot young people near the window, though.
Yeah,
so
they
that
do.
you see, like, people walking by see him, like, oh, this is a normal place.
Mhm.
And then you walk in and you see, like, a bald guy with suspenders, and you're like, I gotta leave.
It's so true, though. Like, when I walk into a restaurant, I am the like mannequin in the window often, and I really
I'm the manager.
I
I'm
use-
the manager now. Okay, so I'm gonna have a nachos and a kimchi poutine,
It's a new
and
deal.
you're gonna bring me the bill with it.
Mhm.
Dude, that's the ultimate dad move. Get
It
the
really
bill
is.
with the order.
So,
I gotta get out of here, son.
well, you got places, dude. We got. I can't wait to tell the server. I'm gonna be like, yeah, we got to catch the Barbie film. Me and
Dude,
him.
we might get jumped at that place if we mention we're gonna see Barbie.
Yeah,
You're
don't
gonna
use.
get some oldies being like, "You fucking liberal cocks."
Yeah, don't use the B word around here.
Yeah. How pink is your pussy?
And fucking hot pink, baby, Barbie pink.
That's right. Speaking of Barbie pink, should we get going?
Yeah, I gotta go iron my Valentino dress, and then I'm ready to hit the theater.
All right.
Shit.
Breadheads, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Use the codes in the description. Support the pod. Eat
Mhm.
right. Get your
Mhm.
money up.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you Friday.
We'll see you Friday. Tune in later this week for our full review of the cinematic masterpiece that is the Barbie movie.
That's right. Ciao.
Ciao.